Good evening. My name is Katie Bowerman, and tonight I would like to share my personal experience with God, with God's ability to provide for his people. The transition into adulthood we are all about to experience can often lead to anxiety about our futures, finances, and our faith. My goal tonight would be to inspire you through scriptural and my own personal journey to know that no matter where life takes you, God knows your every desire and need. In John 15:7, Jesus tells his disciples, "If ye abide in me, and my word abides in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you." I have witnessed the validity of this verse through the entirety of my life, and God's immaculate ability to provide for me and my family. My family moved here unexpectedly from Miami-Dade after I began to get extremely sick from mold exposure from our previous home. While the mold was not toxic, I was extremely allergic to the spores. After 2 months of exposure, the spores began to accumulate on my lung walls, causing every breath to be a daily fight for me. I was in a constant allergic reaction that became detrimental to my health. Needing to get out of our house as quickly as possible, my family desperately prayed for an opportunity to arise to help us leave. Shortly after, a family who lived in Clay County heard of our situation and opened their house to us and covered the expenses of my family's unexpected move 400 miles upstate to start our new life and begin my recovery. Upon our move, my family's finances began to fall unstable. My mother desperately needed a job and a vehicle. After watching my mother pray continuously and desperately and have faith that God would provide for her need and never gave up on her prayers, a few weeks later, my mom ran into a stranger at a grocery store with her shopping cart. After apologies and a very long conversation, they learned that they were both neighbors. And upon hearing my family's story, this woman offered my mom not only a job, but a vehicle. She gave my mom a car out of the kindness of her heart and helped my family begin our new life here. God has done so many amazing things for my family, and watching my parents keep faith no matter what the situation was and never give up their prayers and always hold to the fact that God will provide every single desire of their heart has really shown me what it is to be a Christian. These are just a few examples of how I witnessed God's ability to provide for my family and answer my prayers. My parents have taught me that how living a life of faith and full commitment to God can encompass so many of God's amazing promises he has in store for us. With this time in your life, when your prayers are in desperate need of fulfillment, stay strong in your trust in God and maintain your faith. Matthew 7:7 says, "Ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and ye shall find, and the door will be opened to you." The God who moves mountains has his hand upon all of you and intends blessings over all of your lives. I hope to encourage you all to abide in God's way and call upon him as our defender, our provider, and our Father. Thank you.